CC finna do them so bad. Caitlin Clark fans explode as Brazilian player tests her luck from Caitlin's logo at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Carver Hawkeye Arena has always been more than just a basketball court. For Iowa fans, it's hallowed ground, a shrine of college sports excellence and above all, the proving grounds of a legend, Caitlin Clark. And now, in a moment that sent shockwaves through social media, a Brazilian player casually pulling up practice three-pointers from the exact spot where Clark made NCAA history became the spark for an online frenzy that no one saw coming. This wasn't just another warm-up session. This was a challenge. A silent, maybe unintentional, provocation at the heart of Clark Nation. The moment that Brazilian athlete stepped behind the now-famous decal, yes, that spot, the one forever marked on the court where Caitlin Clark drilled the historic three to become the NCAA women's all-time leading scorer, fans immediately knew this wasn't just any practice shot. It was a direct echo of greatness, a bold move at the feet of a basketball queen, and Clark's loyal fan base wasted no time reacting. One voice rose above the rest with a simple but thunderous sentiment: CC finna do them so bad. The phrase spread like wildfire across TikTok, X, formerly Twitter, and Instagram Reels, with fans reposting the practice footage again and again. And with every new share came another wave of passion, excitement, and perhaps a little playful dread for what Caitlin Clark was about to unleash. Because if there's one thing WNBA fans have learned, it's that no one, and we mean no one, steals the spotlight from Clark without consequences on the court. This viral moment came ahead of the Indiana Fever's preseason match against the Brazilian national team, a game that was already making headlines due to its sheer demand. When tickets dropped for the Carver Hawkeye Showdown, they sold out in less than an hour. Over 15,000 fans scrambled for seats not just to see a game, but to return to the very arena where Caitlin Clark turned from a college star into a national icon. The Fever, with Clark now in their ranks, were coming home and the crowd was ready. So imagine their reaction when they saw a Brazilian baller lining up shots from the spot. No introduction. No explanation. Just pure confidence. And sure, maybe it was innocent. Maybe it was admiration. Maybe it was coincidence. But for fans who've watched Clark hit logo threes like layups for 4 years straight, this felt personal. CC finna do them so bad became the war cry for a digital army of Clark's followers. It was less of a threat and more of a prophecy. Social media users began digging up old clips of Clark draining long-range bombs, making defenders stumble, and waving off double teams like they were minor annoyances. They compared her logo range to Steph Curry, praised her deep court vision, and celebrated her fearlessness. The message was clear: you don't step into Caitlin's house and mimic her crown jewel unless you're ready to get torched. And while the Brazilian team didn't issue any official comment on the moment, they had to have felt the buzz in the air. Every Fever fan in the building was holding their breath for that one moment when Caitlin would pull up from her old home turf and remind everyone exactly why that decal was placed there in the first place. Let's rewind for a moment to truly understand the weight of that spot. When Caitlin Clark hit that legendary three-point shot on March 3, 2024, it wasn't just a milestone, it was history. That deep shot broke Kelsey Plum's all-time NCAA scoring record and instantly became one of the most iconic images in college sports. The logo was added to commemorate it. That tiny design on the court now marks the exact place where magic happened. So when someone else shoots from there, even in practice, it's not just a shot. It's a statement. It didn't take long before fans began dissecting the Brazilian player's form, critiquing her confidence, and adding dramatic soundtracks to the viral footage. Some turned it into memes, others into TikToks with captions like, "That's not your logo, sweetheart." One fan wrote, "You can borrow the spot, but you'll never own it." Another joked, "She's playing with spirits she don't understand." Of course, in classic Caitlin Clark fashion, she didn't react online. She didn't need to. Because the real answer came later on the court. As soon as Clark took possession during the actual game, she did what fans prayed for. She walked the ball up, drifted near her decal, and launched one of her signature deep threes. Swish. No rim. No hesitation. Just pure Caitlin. The crowd exploded. Phones flew into the air. People screamed, cried, and laughed. The arena nearly shook. This was more than a bucket, it was a message. A reminder. A moment of poetic justice.